Hey ladies! Right, I wanted to do a video because I have the new primer and I put a photo up before. I'm so excited about it. You didn't understand how excited I am about this product. I've been waiting to get it again for ages. I've been buying other products to show and use and everything like that, so I haven't actually went and got it until now, and here it is. It is the glorious face and eye primer. Now you get a lot of primers where you've just got an eye primer or just a face primer. This is face and eye, so it does both, which is absolutely awesome. It's £30 and it lasts for ages. You only need a small amount. So the first thing that I do when I am doing my face is, I've just been in the shower, that's why I look so wet. So the first thing that I do is I exfoliate, and then I kind of, when I exfoliate, I tend not to kind of cleanse because I'm in the shower and that anyway. And then I'm putting on the moisturiser. Now it's good to put a moisturiser on just all the time, and then obviously you're going to have certain things for the kind of skin that you've got. This is actually for dry skin, but our new skincare range that's coming out has got moisturisers for oily skin as well, which is absolutely amazing, because obviously you wouldn't think to moisturise your skin if you've got oily skin, because it's already moisturised enough, but this takes the oils out of it, so it's oily skin friendly, which is what you want, because you didn't want to make it any kind of greasier and giving it any more moisture. This moisturiser is just going to give it the moisture rather than the greasiness, if you see what I mean. I'm going to go into the products a little bit more just as they're being released. So, moisturiser. So I've put that on, and this is an absolutely amazing product. This takes away my spots, it takes away the redness on my face. It's absolutely brilliant. But I didn't really need to worry about that because I've got the liquid foundation. So that's that part done. So the next bit I'm going to do is I'm going to give my eyebrows quite a bit of a tweezing. I've shared a picture. I'm so happy about the stencils. We had them in one of our kudos, and it was like a brow set, and it was the kudos, but they're bringing them out. Sorry, I've just been running up and down stairs. I'm too fat for this. So yeah, I'm definitely getting them in. They're only £7.50 and you're getting like a set of 4. It gives you the different ones. That's going to be great for me because I didn't get mine's waxed. And I feel like my eyebrows, you can see this one's higher and stuff. So I don't know, I am going to go and get them professionally done. But for now, tweezing. I also meant to mention, when you're putting on moisturiser, only kind of put it on round about, miss your eyes out, okay? Because I'm going to put the primer on there, but moisturiser, you didn't want to kind of moisturise these bits, because you see how, and mine's especially because I'm getting kind of wrinkly under there, and loose, but this is really sensitive skin, and that's why when you're putting anything on, you're using your ring finger, just because it's a lot lighter and you're not pulling, because if you can see if you drag the skin, it kind of makes lines. If you pull it out, this is why if you do that, you're kind of making lines, or if you pull them down, you're kind of making lines. So you want to put your moisturiser around, and don't put it on this part of your eye, because that doesn't need moisture, because it's a really thin part of the eye, and it's just not great to put your moisturiser on there. So you want to kind of go round, and you want to kind of take it against the skin, so you're getting it in all the grooves and stuff when you're putting it on. So yeah, another wee tip there. Okay, so I've got a wedding tonight, so I'm kind of doing this quick, but I am going to go through everything that I'm doing. I'm just going to do it and then show you. This is a primer, and that's all that I've put on it now. You can see it's like a pea size, and then you're just kind of dabbing it on. Now it's really, it does cover a lot. You don't need a lot. This is an eye primer as well, and honestly it is so smooth. It's so smooth, so smooth. Oh my goodness. Now after, the reason it took me so long, obviously I was saying I was buying other products and stuff and getting other products and trying it, and I kind of forgot about this product. And every single time, because I don't always wear I don't always wear my liquid foundation, and when I put my liquid foundation on without it, I was always like, oh, I could look so much better with the primer. And you've seen the pictures. I've put a picture up. I might just put it up after this video as well, just in case you've not seen it. It's a picture of an orange, and on one side it's got the primer with the concealer and the liquid foundation, and on the other side it's just the concealer and the liquid foundation. And you can see all the wee grooves in the orange. The side that's got the primer, it's smoothed out a lot more, so it's like the primer's filled in the grooves. So that's me put that on, and I'm going against the grain kind of thing, because usually we do it that way. It's good for rubbing it in, but then go against the grain and it puts it, and honestly it is so silky smooth. I have used other primers, but it's like it's nice and smooth, but then it feels like it just kind of isn't on there anymore, but you can feel this on your skin, and honestly my skin is just so smooth. So I'm going to let that dry a wee bit, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to do my eye makeup. I'm going to put on my liquid foundation, and then I'm going to do my eye makeup, and then I'm going to go under here, because you'll get some drop down from it, and they can kind of cover that up. So I will be back. I've also told you before, but it's good to repeat because some people don't see all the videos. I'm putting on the liquid foundation. This is in Scarlet. This is the lightest colour because I'm so white. And when you're using it, you want to kind of shake the bottle, because if you've got it and you leave it sitting, if you have a look, you'll see that it's kind of round about this area here, it starts to look really dark here, and then up here you can see, up the top half of the bottle, you can see that it's kind of watery and looks like there's nothing in it. Basically, because it's a mineral foundation, all the minerals drop to the bottom, and the natural oils, because it's used with a lot of minerals and a lot of natural ingredients, all the natural oils go to the top. So when you put your squeegee bit in, I'll show you. When you put your squeegee bit in and you take it out and put it onto your brush, you'll notice, and you'll put it on and it'll be like really watery, and it won't be thick at all. And that's because it's not been shaken to mix it all up. And what I like to do as well is I take the squeezy bit and I squeeze everything out of it, just so that anything that's any unnatural oils that are just sitting in there come out. And then you're obviously, when you're, you know, soaking it up in that bit, I can't remember what they're called, you're just pulling up the liquid foundation. And I'm running out of this stuff, so I'm going to have to buy some more. And what I'm going to be using with my liquid, because I absolutely love this, is the new liquid foundation brush. It's got a little hole in the middle, and I'm just going to pour that in the hole in the middle. Oh my goodness, and I'm running out of liquid foundation. No, disaster. So I'm just putting that in the middle. And there is a trick that you can use and putting your concealer round about the edge. I might actually just do that just so that you can see. Scarlet, I have got quite a few, so I'm just going to put it round about the edge, so it gives you a little bit more of a coverage when you're putting it on. Not that you need it with if you didn't like to wear it a lot, but I want quite a flawless finish tonight, so I'm going to put that on just to give me that. So that's basically what you're doing. You've got the liquid foundation in the middle, and then you've got round the edges, you've got the concealer. So I'm going to go ahead and put that on, and I'll let you see how it looks. Remember this face, how red and horrible it looks. So I shall be back. Right, okay, so you can see how the redness, how great a coverage it has, it actually has. But I have to say, for me, because I am so white and because I need the lightest colour, I could probably get away with the organza, but it's a little bit orangey for me, just because I'm so pale. You could see against my normal skin how, because I've took it right down, I'm wearing a high thingy dress, so you could see how much of a difference. So for me to go any darker would be too much. I can't believe it is the lightest one. The light is actually making me look really white, but you can see how great that actually covers everything. And if there's anything that I want to go over, I can just go back in with the concealer, and I probably will go with the concealer underneath my eyes just to kind of conceal that a little bit more. It's still wet, so that's why it looks kind of like shiny. I do like this liquid foundation because it's a liquid to powder, so it has like more of a matte finish rather than the sleek shiny kind of look. And my face gets really itchy once I put makeup on. Every makeup, it's just how it goes. And I'm not too keen, to be fair, to being absolutely honest, I'm not too keen on that's the first time I've used the concealer in with the, and I'm not really too keen on it because I'm so white. I didn't like, and I didn't like a heavy foundation anyway, like a heavy, but we'll see when it dries and I've got my other makeup on, it might actually be great. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go on to my eyes, and what I'm going to do with my eyes is I'm going to put on a first, like a base colour, just all over my eyes, and it makes the rest of the eyeshadow go on a lot easier as a starting point, so it's going to be a natural colour. And then I'm going to go in with a transition colour at the, you know, here at the crease. I'm going to go in with a light, kind of natural, kind of like brownie colour probably. I'm going to do kind of like a dark smoky eye, so I'm going to go in with a transition colour there, and then I'll go in with my lid colour, a little blend in, a wee bit darker at the edges, and then I will come back to you and let you see the effects. So here's my natural colour that I've put on, and you can see how natural it actually looks, and you can see how it's giving it kind of like a powdery. So when I'm you know, going for the crease and I'm blending out, it's going to make it a lot easier to kind of move the brush around, and it just kind of gives you that base to start from. So yeah, just wanted to show you that. So as you can see, the light isn't too great, it's a bit light, but as you can see I've got my transition colour here, and all I've done is I've used like a tapered brush, and I'm just kind of going in here at the crease but bringing it up a bit, because there's two ways you can do this. You can either use a brush like this, it's like more of a kind of like blending brush, and you can put it on and kind of blend it as you're putting it on, so you're kind of spreading it around, and you can see you know, you can see the transition colour. So that's on your, you know, your eye socket. You're going to be putting it in there rather than your crease. You're putting it in the socket. So and then that's, and also the reason that you're blending when you're doing any kind of smoky eye or anything like that, you didn't want any harsh lines, so you want to kind of blend it until you didn't, so it looks like that, so it kind of, so it's like a softer look rather than harsh lines. What if you were going to just cover your eyelid? If you do that, then you can just kind of take a clean blending brush and just kind of blend it out, so that you're kind of dragging the colour up but it's looking blended, if you know what I mean. So all I really do is just do that, and I'm just kind of blending it out, and that's giving me my kind of like my transition colour there. So then I can kind of go with my lid colour, and then I'll go for my, what's that? So there's a bird in my room. I'm going to go for your crease colour that's going to come in here, and then you're going to kind of blend that, so it's kind of, so this is what I'm saying about your transition colour. You're going to have, it's going to be like kind of going into that. If you, I'll show you. Right, so as you can see, I'm going to go for kind of like a purple colour just because it's a wedding, and the dress I'm wearing and stuff is kind of like a blue colour. So I'm just basically, see what I mean about the dropout, you can see it, so I'll just go back over that. But you want to just take, you know, your transition colour, the brush you were using for that, you just want to kind of go in, and you can see it's like a harsh line, it just looks like a line over, and it is going onto my lid, but if you can go over the top of it when you're putting your lid colour on. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of go back in with the brush that had my transition colour on it, and I'm just going to blend it out. It's just so that it doesn't look so harsh. You're still getting the colour there, but it's not looking like a harsh line just like right over. And it's not a dark colour, so I don't want to blend too much because I didn't want to kind of take it away altogether. But I kind of like that there. So it's, you've got the other colour, the darker colour. This is over here, so it's kind of in there, and then you're just kind of, like I say, blending it out. So you're blending it into your transition colour at the top. I find it quite hard to blend it this side because I'm trying to deal with here. As you can see, it's kind of made that bit darker. Can maybe go back in actually with that. this side, put some more in. Because I could see, and this is the kind of thing, it doesn't have to be perfect. Well, obviously it has to be perfect when it's finished, but you didn't have to like put the perfect amount and stuff on, because you can, as long as you know what, it's the same with anything, right? It's like when you're putting sugar in your tea. If you didn't put enough sugar in, right, you can always go back and add sugar. You can't take sugar out. This is like, you can always go back and add colour, add makeup, add some eyeshadow, but you can't go and kind of take it away. So I like the fact that if I don't put on a lot, there we go, so they're looking the same. And then, yeah, you've got like your transition colour, which is just kind of over here, and I love that, kind of like that. See, this bit I've got a huge bit kind of like here, and I've got kind of like a hanged eye, so I kind of like for this to be like a wee bit darker. Anyway, I will come back, and I'm just going to basically just put on, but I'm in a rush, so but I will do this again. But you can see it starting to take shape. You can see my transition colour here, and then kind of like for a distance as well, you can see it's like darker in the crease, and that's where you're putting it. And a lot of the time, if you put a colour in the crease, you'll be like, oh, this doesn't look like what I see other people's eyes, and it's because they're blending it. You could spend, if you have like a really dark colour, you could spend a lot of time blending. And I've not got time for that, so I'm using a light colour. But you can see, you know, from different lights and different angles, it looks different, but it looks kind of flowing from one colour into the next instead of just sharp lines. And I look really white, but once I put everything else on, I'm gonna look perfect. So yeah, next colour. Also, when you're doing kind of like your blending and stuff, you're better to use a matte instead of a shimmer. Now I'm going to go with this, and I'm just going to dab in like a pink shimmery eyeshadow. That's what I'm going to do. This is good for dabbing. I didn't like using this now for to put on eyeshadow. I used to use it all the time, but it's not actually supposed to, I don't know why they put it in for, but it's not great. You're better using a brush. This is just great for dabbing on, I think. And you can see I never cleaned it. So you can see, you know, the difference there. And then you're going to be putting this in. And all I'm really going to do after this is just, it's already dark in the corners anyway, because I've done that deliberately, that I put a little bit more of the crease colour there, so that it looked that little bit darker in the corner. But I'll have a look at it in proper light and see if I do need to, because I want it to be kind of like darker. See, I can't close this eye and open this eye, so, and it does look like the two of them are totally different because of the light. So I am going to have to try and get a different light. Oh, that's not good. My face still looks shiny. I'm going to go over it with just a dusting of powder just to kind of take that away. I'll do that at the end. So there you go. I've got, that's a bit of a shimmery colour, and you can see the wee bit of shimmer, and I like the pink. That's a really good one. Right, so there we go, and then I'll just do some dark here just to kind of, so what I would do is I would go in with, what would I go in with? This brush. I'm going to go for a dark purple, because that's kind of what, purple's the kind of colour. So all I'm going to do is I'm just going to bring that dark purple in here. Just kind of bring it in a bit. Now you can see that that's like that, but bear with me. There's method in my madness. Or maybe there's just madness in my method. Right, okay. So as you can see, you can kind of see where I'm going, what I'm going for, and that's what you would do. And you'd be like, oh, it's a bit dark though, and then you try and rub it off. All you would do is take a clean, or your transition colour brush, but I like to keep that kind of a little bit cleaner. And then all you're going to do is just blend. Oh yeah, blend that sucker. Oh, and this is the one I kind of blend because it's my right hand trying to blend my left side. And you're just going to blend in. There you go, see, blend, 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 blend. And I'm getting that darkness at that side, see? Oh yeah, and then once I've got my eyeliner on, it's all going to make sense. And I noticed that sometimes I can be a little bit harsh with my blending, a little bit hard, you know, I could kind of do it a little bit harder than what I want to. And it takes it off. And then I'm like, I need to put more on, and just realised, it's the same, just be gentle. Easy does it with the colour, you can always apply more if you want the colour to be a little bit more eccentric, and easy with the blending. Because if it's not blending enough, you can I always go a little bit harder with the blending. And then once so you can see where I'm, Right, so all of that's done. I'm just going to put you here. I know it's not great, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of the concealer, because I don't like the under eyes, and I'm going to put it on my finger, okay, and then I'm going to apply. And this is a new thing that I've been trying. Oh my god, I've got less than an hour and I'm not even done my hair yet. So I will be putting this on here. Okay. I'm doing it in a V. Bringing it down. And I'm feeling the pressure. So I've kind of been rushing a little bit. And honestly, that was just like, that I've pretty much put way too much, and that was like a pea size. So it's £23 for the concealer, and sometimes that puts people off. But it's really thick. Yeah, look how thick it is, and that's me hardly, like, I've put too much on. I'm going to try and take some of that off. Like, what a waste. A product. Ah! See, this is what happens when you try to do it on your phone while you're speaking to other people. Like, here, go and wash my hands. I will be back. I'll show you what I'm going to do next. See, this is the hard and lengthy bit. Right, so I wash my hands. I still look like this. Okay, so I just found out that the blending buds, I used this morning. And just blend. Because what I would usually do is I would rub it in with my finger, and they're just transferring oil from your hands onto your face. So what I've started doing, and if you do this last, it means that you're getting in there, because a lot of drop back can make your face look a little bit, and then you just go over all those bits. It can make your face look a little bit dark, especially under the eye, and I've got really bad under eye bags, so you could see. And these blending buds are great, because look at how pointy that is. That gets right in the corner, so you're like blending right in there. And you're only blending, so you're not pulling it, and you're kind of just mixing it into that area. God, I put on loads. And you can use it to kind of, I want to go up the way of my makeup. So you can use it to kind of shape how you want your eyes to be. See, the thing about makeup that I've learnt since doing Glam Candy and all of that stuff, okay, the makeup school and that, what I've learnt is makeup's an art, and it's, you have to kind of like think outside the box and just play around, and I don't get enough time to play around. I really should try more, because I can just it's like colouring in. So I'm just going to make that, because I want my eye to go up the way, and I'm using my, it's probably not the best idea. Tonight I am supposed to be getting interviewed by a journalist. Don't ask me why it's getting done tonight, but it must be method in her madness too, for Heat magazine. So I need my makeup to be on point. Hopefully she'll watch this and she wants just to kind of get my routine when I'm going out and stuff. So there you go, and then that gives you that underneath. Okay. See what I mean? The blending bud is so much better. It takes a little bit longer. It's all about blending, but you want it to look, and you're not pulling the makeup off. So yeah, so you can see a transformation already. Once my hair's all done and that, it'll look so much better, but right, so I will be back with the next part. You've been so patient. So I think 25 minutes is long enough for me to kind of keep you. So you can see where I'm going with the smoky eye and the blending and stuff like that. So I'm going to do this again, but I'm going to do half my face without the primer and half my face with the primer. I can see a difference just now, and I might try and find another picture that I've put everything on, done a full face without the primer to let you see the difference. It might be quite hard to see the difference. Maybe wait a different picture. I really need to do it all at the same time, but I'm going to do more videos. If there's anything you want me to show you, I'll do it. If it's brows or something, I'm going to go away and do my brows. I'm going to do my lashes. I'm going to do my eyeliner. If you want a wee bit of tips with eyeliner, I can show you that. I do have an idea on what to show you with the eyeliner, and it's with the tape and stuff, so I'll get back to that. Lips and all of that. So yeah, I'm going to go just now, but thank you so much for watching, and I hope it's enlightened you a little bit, and hopefully I'll be able to get some pictures up to let you see truly how amazing the primer is, and how important it is to cleanse, tone and moisturise your skin before putting on your primer, and then using a primer, whether it's an eye primer or a full face primer, or both. But yeah, multi-use, face and eye primer, so you've got the best of both worlds. I'm going to put a little bit of white round about here just to kind of open my eye up a bit, and then obviously put everything else on. But yeah, that was pretty much it, ladies. Anything you want to know, anything you want me to show you, anything you want me to go over. I have to say, I love this brush. Look at it. Oh, you put on your highlight with this. Ooh. Take a fall back. Love it. Anyway, random. Bye.